We've got some explosive news that's shaking up the league. Stephen A. Smith just dropped a bombshell on First Take, and it's all about the Dallas Cowboys making a move that could change everything. Dalvin Cook to America's team? Jerry Jones getting desperate? We're diving deep into this potential game changer. You won't believe what could be coming next for the Cowboys. Stay tuned, because this story is hotter than Texas in July. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. Today, we're diving into some hot NFL news that's got everyone talking. The Dallas Cowboys are making waves again, and this time, it's all about a potential game-changing signing. That's right, we're talking about the possibility of Dalvin Cook joining America's team. Now, if you've been following the NFL offseason, you know that Dalvin Cook has been one of the most intriguing free agents on the market. The former Minnesota Vikings star running back has been turning heads and raising eyebrows since he hit free agency, and now it seems like the Cowboys might be ready to make their move. Let's break this down for a minute. The Cowboys have always been known for their flashy signings and big moves, but this one could be on another level. We're talking about a four-time Pro Bowler here, folks. A guy who's rushed for over 1,000 yards in each of the last 4 seasons. That's the kind of talent that doesn't just fall into your lap every day. But here's where it gets really interesting. Stephen A. Smith, one of the most outspoken voices in sports media, has come out swinging on this topic. On a recent episode of First Take, Stephen A. made it clear that he thinks the Cowboys should absolutely sign Dalvin Cook. And let me tell you, when Stephen A. speaks, people listen. According to Stephen A., this move isn't just a good idea for the Cowboys, it's a necessity. He sees Jerry Jones, the Cowboys' larger-than-life owner, as desperate to make a splash and improve his team's chances of success. And let's be honest, can you blame him? The Cowboys have been stuck in a cycle of mediocrity for far too long, always seeming to fall short when it matters most. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, don't the Cowboys already have a solid running back in Tony Pollard? And you'd be right. Pollard has shown flashes of brilliance and is set to be the lead back this season after the departure of Ezekiel Elliott. But here's the thing in today's NFL, you can never have too many weapons, especially in the backfield. Imagine a backfield with both Pollard and Cook. That's the kind of 1-2 punch that keeps defensive coordinators up at night. You've got Pollard with his explosiveness and big playability, and then you add Cook's vision, power, and receiving skills to the mix. Suddenly, the Cowboys' offense becomes a whole lot more unpredictable and dangerous. But let's get back to Jerry Jones for a second. Stephen A.'s comment about Jones being desperately desperate is really telling. Jones has always been known for his willingness to make bold moves, but this feels different. The Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl since 1995, and you can bet that weighs heavily on Jones' mind. He's not getting any younger, and the window for this current Cowboys team might be closing faster than he'd like to admit. Signing Dalvin Cook wouldn't just be about adding talent to the roster. It would be a statement. A message to the rest of the league that the Cowboys are all in. It's the kind of move that energizes a fan base and puts the rest of the NFC East on notice. Now, I can already hear some of you skeptics out there. But what about Cook's injury history? It's a fair point. Cook has had his share of injuries over the years, and that's definitely something the Cowboys would need to consider. But here's the thing, when he's healthy, Cook is an absolute game changer. And in a league where running backs often have a short shelf life, Cook is still in his prime at 27 years old. Plus, let's not forget that the Cowboys have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Imagine Cook running behind that line. It's the kind of scenario that could potentially revitalize his career and take the Cowboys' offense to new heights. But there's another factor at play here that we need to consider: the psychological impact. Signing a player of Cook's caliber would send a message not just to the fans and the rest of the league, but to the Cowboys' own locker room. It would show that management is serious about winning now. That kind of move can galvanize a team, create a sense of urgency, and push everyone to elevate their game. And let's not overlook the impact this could have on Dak Prescott. The Cowboys' quarterback has shown flashes of greatness, but he's also faced his share of criticism. Adding a weapon like Cook to the offense could take some pressure off Prescott and open up the passing game even more. A strong running game is a quarterback's best friend, and with Cook in the backfield, Prescott could find himself with more time and more options. Now, of course, there's the question of money. Cook isn't going to come cheap, and the Cowboys will need to navigate the salary cap carefully. But if there's one thing we know about Jerry Jones, it's that he's not afraid to open up the checkbook when he sees an opportunity to improve his team. Stephen A. Smith's take on this situation is particularly interesting because he's often been critical of the Cowboys in the past. For him to come out so strongly in favor of this move suggests that he sees something special in the potential pairing of Cook and the Cowboys. And let's be honest, love him or hate him, Stephen A. knows his football. But here's where it gets really intriguing. The idea of Cook joining the Cowboys isn't just exciting for Dallas fans, it's got to be nerve-wracking for the rest of the NFC East. Imagine you're the Eagles, Giants, or Commanders. You've already got your hands full dealing with the Cowboys' offense, and now there's a chance they could add another Pro Bowl caliber player? That's the kind of news that makes rival coaches start losing sleep. And let's not forget about the fantasy football implications. If you're a fantasy player, the idea of Cook potentially joining the Cowboys has got to have you salivating. We could be looking at one of the most potent offenses in the league, and that means points, points, and more points. But at the end of the day, this is all speculation for now. We don't know for sure if the Cowboys are going to make a move for Cook, or if Cook would even be interested in joining Dallas. What we do know is that the mere possibility has got the football world buzzing. So, what do you all think? Should the Cowboys pull the trigger and sign Dalvin Cook? Is Stephen A. right about Jerry Jones being desperately desperate? Or do you think the Cowboys should stick with what they've got and focus on other areas of need? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get a discussion going. This is the kind of move that could shape the entire NFL season, so I want to hear from all of you. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more hot NFL takes and breaking news. Remember, the NFL offseason is far from over, and there's bound to be more drama and big moves before the season kicks off. So stay tuned, keep the notifications on, and get ready for what could be one of the most exciting NFL seasons in recent memory. That's all for now, folks. This has been your boy, bringing you the latest and greatest in NFL news. Until next time, keep your eyes on the free agent market, and let's see if Jerry Jones and the Cowboys are ready to make some fireworks happen. Peace out.